What's going on, New Found New Order? This is your host, Alexlexus, co-producing with Nelson Rios of Fighting Game League, coming at you with Lunchtime TV. Just to let you know, you're going to see a little more activity on the channel. Last week, I had to handle some internal issues. So, with that being said, I did apologize on the Facebook that I was unable to perform my duties as co-CEO of No Fighting Order, but all is in good working fashion right now. If you see me talking funny, I went to the dentist and had some work done, so swelling is going down just a little bit. But yeah, just bear with me as I deliver this topic to you. Now, it's no secret. Now we're already, clamoring and trying to get some information on Ultra Street Fighter 4. Now, in response to those who saw the Hyper Street Fighter 4 news, that's what was given to me from Shinwar and a couple other folks when the news broke. Capcom, I guess, that information that we got was dated, and then they made an update. So here we are. So the Hyper Street Fighter 4 that I was talking about was actually Ultra. It was the same thing, just renamed, rebranded. So there you go. That's the explanation. Um, Initial thoughts now with more information surfacing. Now, I think it's a good deal, provided that if you're gonna digitally upgrade it, you get with $15 and it's $40 for the retail disc. That comes with all the DLC to date. I don't have a problem with this, and if you really think about it, I think more people will be inclined to buy it because it's cheap. It's cheap. I think Capcom and Ono's team, they are doing things the right way in the sense that, all right, we're not going to charge you full price for something you've already owned. So I mean, it'd be an issue. I'd be pitching a shit if, oh yeah, it's a $59.99 game, and no, that wouldn't work for me. But I'll probably get the digital upgrade and call it a day from there. But going forward, I have some complaints. Okay, yeah, it seems like a lazy effort that they took models that were originally in. Those of you who really don't look behind uh, the whole aspect of saving money with the companies, you do know Rolento, Hugo, Elena, like even DJ T Hawk, all the characters, the expansion characters that are now making surfacing in the Street Fighter 4 universe were already made for it. So I think this is also another way to stretch the game and stretch the revenue for it. They're doing a good job at keeping people excited for it, but I mean, they didn't want to burn their whole clip on Ultra Street Fighter 4. Imagine they had released that at the time of Vanilla, then the game would become old and dated. So that's their way of trying to keep things fresh. I'm kind of on the fence about, like, damn man, you know what? I feel like they're trying to stick me for my paper, but it's Street Fighter, and that's the best fighting game franchise in terms of longevity that has ever existed. So the community wants it. There's demand. I know some other people are gonna be like, oh, F Capcom, they're not getting my money and all this other stuff. I think now they learned their lesson in terms of how to deliver it properly. Now, look at what happened across Tekken. It's like they don't. It's like a cuss word. Nobody wanna talk about that. But you see, Street Fighter 4, a dated game, gets a beefy update. There you go. But my other complaint is, why is the Jurassic era facility stage being put in Street Fighter 4? It's freaking stupid. Why would you put dinosaurs in Street Fighter? To me, I thought that stage was a Tekken exclusive, where it's like you got Roger, one of the characters in Tekken. I don't know. I think they could have got a little more creative. I mean, okay, the final fight stage or the Mad Gear hideout, fine. You can have Hugo, Cody, Guy, Rolento use that stage, fine. Okay, but I don't know. I would have preferred Pandora's Box or something edited or whatever. I mean, the half pipe. Okay, fine. That would have been cool if they added Sean in there to, because that stage reminds me of the bonus stage from Third Strike. When you're doing like the parrying and all that. So, hmm. But the Jurassic era facility is stupid. The spaceship stage, the cosmic elevator. Why? It's good for cross Tekken because that game is over the top. But Street Fighter to me has a little more of a serious and consistent tone. And you throw that stuff in there, it's just putting like too much salt in ragu or something. It's like, okay, it's good to spice it up, but not too much. That's, I don't know. Anyway, now I was thinking, okay, now that these characters are being put in, my major scare was Hugo. Everybody knows Hugo is broken in Cross Tekken. He has armor, and you can't break the armor. But now I'm a little more optimistic with his addition into the Street Fighter 4 universe because now you got characters like Makoto, Balrog, who have dashing armor breaks that can probably stop some of his charging and whatnot. I wonder how the new characters are going to behave because Cross Tekken is still the Street Fighter 4 engine but modified. But now some of the rules and the restrictions that are in Street Fighter 4, how is it going to affect their gameplay? My major thing, and I'm going to be keeping my eye on Hugo because a lot of those guys who abuse him across Tekken won't dare use him the same. And chances are they probably won't even play the same. They'll probably be close, but I'm interested to see how that's going to work out. And with this fifth character, it's almost like I was saying before, like Hulk Hogan joining the NWO. Like who's the third member and all that. I hope Capcom doesn't let us down, but I believe it might be a former background character like Goken was. All of a sudden they made him official in Street Fighter 4. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's Geist Master or somebody. I just the surprise should be worth it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Gunlock from Slam Masters, Guile's brother, or something. Who knows? But I'm excited. I'm waiting for it. Hopefully, good things come of this. But early 2014, I'm going to be away. Those of you who don't know, I'll be in Afghanistan serving my second tour of duty. So Nelson and the New Fighting Order staff are going to have to, they're going to be taking care of things in my absence. But this is going to be cool. And I also wanted to open the door for you guys to join our podcast on Thursday. I wanted to get your thoughts on how this is either helping the Street Fighter franchise or hurting it. I think it's only doing good things because it's keeping the franchise fresh. Now, there were some other additions that I wish could have been made, but then again, it's in terms of characters. You got the Tekken guys, and I'm a fan of like Raven, Kazuya, Sayu and Jin and all that, but they belong to Namco. So maybe if we got new characters in their likeness, that would have been cool. But I know copyright issues and a whole bunch of problems might have surfaced as a result. But let me know what you guys think about this new update. We're gonna open the forum for you guys to join our podcast. All you have to do is inbox me. That's how Shin Takuma got on the show. He sent me a request. We got him on. Now he'll be in rotation with Brother Noop and the rest of the guys. So all I need y'all to do, take your notes, and we'll have like educated debate on a couple of things with characters that should be buffed, characters that should be nerfed, what to expect from the new guys. Let me know what you think. Shout out to Nelson. This is actually in dedication to him and to the Animal staff since I missed last week. So I'll see you next time on a New Fighting Order Lunchtime TV segment of the show. And I might come back with my impressions for if they should update Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I think it's going to be a little sticky because if they're to add characters, then you got to go through the whole licensing and all this other stuff, and it's kind of hard for Capcom to do that. And it's really tough for Marvel because their licenses are tied up in so many different companies. And when Shinwar and the rest of the staff went to Comic Con in 2010, we were talking to these guys. It's just they're very like on top of their intellectual property. So, we'll see. But I'll see you next time on the podcast. Join us on Thursdays. Peace.